everyone, so today's video is going to be about lighter coverage base products, and I've got two kind of BB cream type of things and some just lighter coverage foundations. And I'm somebody who up till recently only liked medium to kind of full if I was going out, medium for daytime coverage foundations because of the pigmentation I have on my skin, and I just generally felt like my skin wasn't clear enough to be able to get away with it. But because we had such a hot summer and my skin's kind of been better, I had been dabbling in lighter base products, and I had also kind of just been wearing concealer and no foundation, the Maybelline Instant Eye Eraser. I had just been using that and really liking how my skin looks and feeling really confident, comfortable, and it just felt nice in the kind of really hot weather that we were having to not have much base product on. So I have put together 4. I really tried to make it 5, so it's kind of like, you know, top 5, but I didn't want to just mention stuff for the sake of it. I'm going to start with one that's a really obvious choice, but it's one that I kind of have enjoyed and talked about a lot here, and I thought it would be fair to mention it first, and that is the Bourgeois 123 Perfect CC Cream, which looks like this. I have this in the shade 33, which is rose beige, which is funny because I normally tend to stay clear of these types of shade names where it's like rose anything, because I don't like any foundation that has pinkiness in it. I just feel like it doesn't suit my skin. This one is really nice and yellow, which I really appreciate. I love like a yellow toned foundation. It just suits my colouring so much better. And this has got a light coverage. It smells lovely like all Bourgeois products do. I love the fact it comes in a tube like this. I generally do tend to prefer CC creams rather than BB creams, because I feel like the tones in CC creams, I know they're meant to kind of colour correct and everything, just work a little better for my skin tone. But this one applies really nicely, feels really light on the skin. This is what I'm wearing on my skin today. I have got concealer on obviously as well, but this is just what I've got on, and I really like it. Definitely one to recommend, and it's inexpensive as well. It's like £9.99. Really lovely. Generally do like Bourgeois products. Then the other one that I've got, actually from each category I've got a drugstore and a high-end, which I didn't do deliberately, but I'm now feeling pretty proud of myself that it's ended up being like that. The BB cream I wanted to talk to you about is the Clarins Skin Detox Fluid BB cream. Now I do like the original Clarins BB cream, but I like this one a little bit better. I think the packaging of it is really lovely. I love that it comes like that, and then it's a pump, which is really nice and handy. But one thing I will say about these is they run very dark, because this is the fairest shade that they do, and this is the shade that I wear. So I am by no means the fairest person. I've kind of got like a light to medium skin tone. I mean, I've got thick tan on now. If I leave it, I am like, I suppose, not. I'm fair, but I'm very yellowy, so it kind of looks a bit weird. I've just realised I've got a really weird red mark there. I woke up with a really big bite on my cheek this morning as well. I don't know what was going on. This is oil free, so it kind of isn't too glowy. It is one that if you don't be careful what base you wear underneath it, it can get a bit greasy looking though. You have to kind of have a fairly matte moisturiser underneath. I used one that wasn't matte the first time I used it, and it was too glowy for me, but since then I've kind of tried other things and I like it a lot. It smells really lovely like all the Clarins foundations do. It's that kind of fruity cucumber smell. Medium coverage but buildable, very buildable. But one thing I will say is if you're extremely fair skinned, I don't think this would work for you. But if you are someone who has a darker skin, and you do find that most BB creams tend to be a little bit too dark and have too much of a kind of that grey kind of orangey sometimes undertone, then you'll like this. The sun's just decided to come out now. It's like such bizarre lighting, although I kind of quite like it. I think it looks really like bright and autumnal. But yeah, I really like this. It is not super cheap though. Then for light coverage foundations, because you know sometimes in the evening maybe you just want to scale it up a notch than just wearing like a tinted moisturiser type of thing, then I've got 2 options. I'll show you the drugstore one first, and it's the Maybelline Dream Flawless Nude Foundation, which looks like that. And this is a really nice foundation because first of all, it's kind of, I like the bottle, I think it's really unusual, but it's one of those that you need to shake. I'm sorry, that's making my bracelets go weird. And then it comes with like, it's not really a dropper, I'm not quite sure the concept of this. It's like a little glass sort of applicator which you pop on the skin. Some people have complained and said that it breaks and that it's dangerous. I don't mind it personally. It's not my favourite thing. I think a dropper would have been better because of the type of texture that this has, but you know. But I really like this foundation. I think it's really lovely. It has a very kind of light silicone-y finish. It's not high coverage, it's very, very light coverage. And it does feel very kind of slippy on the skin, but it's nice because it's kind of perfecting. I've got it in the shade Nude, which is the shade that I generally am in Maybelline foundations. And I really like it. It's nice for those kind of no makeup days, but if you just want something to even your skin out a little bit and give a good base for like your blusher and bronzer and everything, because that's another thing sometimes. I feel like it's all very well not wearing any foundation, but then when you go to put other makeup on top, it just looks a bit weird in your skin, and your skin kind of eats it up. So yeah, really like that. And again, it's inexpensive. I think it's around £9. And then the other one I've got here, which I've done a full review on, and I will link this down below for you to go and have a look at actually, is the Clinique Chubby Stick in the Nude Chubby in the Nude. That's basically me, isn't it? Foundation stick. I was sent this. I would never in a million years have bought this because it would just not have been my thing. But I was wrong, and I really, really like this foundation. This shade is very light. It's Alabaster, I think is the shade. Abundant Alabaster. And it is very light. It's definitely a winter colour for me. I mean, if I put some here, you'll see. Like, it's really light. Blends out okay. But would be too light for me right now. But really, really lovely. If you just buff this in, it's so easy and quick. Just shove it all over your face, buff it in, you're good to go within a matter of minutes. Nice medium coverage, beautiful finish, kind of luminous but not shiny in the slightest. Doesn't last the longest. None of these last the longest. I should probably add that. But I kind of expect that with this type of base product, so I don't mind too much. But I really recommend all of these, and I'm kind of glad that I've been able to show you different price points as well. One thing I did want to give a quick mention though is if you've got any recommendations for kind of light coverage things, I want to try the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. That's had really good reviews, and I also really want to try the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Perfecting Fluid or whatever it's called. I need to get a sample of that though, because I did have a sample of it, and I had two samples from a magazine, and they were both different shades. One of them worked better for me, and I can't remember which one. So I might have to go to the Chanel counter and kind of scope that out a little bit. But I really enjoy using slightly lighter coverage foundations now, and I just kind of feel like it's nice to be able to see skin a little bit more as well, rather than just makeup all the time, even though I love makeup tons, but you know. So anyway, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me any recommendations you've got down below. I did read that there's a No. 7 foundation that's a dupe for the Chanel, what's the shaky Chanel one called? Is it? It's not Vitaline Mirror Aqua, is it? Maybe. I'm not sure, but the No. 7 shaky one anyway. Let me know if you've tried that, or the Pipette one from No. 7. I'm intrigued by those. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.